Imagination is essential for a child's development of empathy. They have to be able to put themselves in someone else's shoes. Now, it's important as parents that we're encouraging imaginative play. It's also important to encourage creativity, problem solving, and just general independence. Now, Fisher-Price products are one of my favorite imaginative play products. So today we're going to be doing an overview with a focus on Fisher-Price vehicles. And we're going to go from big to small. My kids love every type of vehicle. Truck, car, bus, doesn't matter, train. If it moves, they love it. Now, in the category large, we're going to be focusing in on two individual items. The big ABC animal train and the big yellow school bus. Now, it was easy to build a pros list off of these two items together because they have so many things that they both offer. First and foremost, they're inexpensive. And I think for the price of somewhere around $25, these things have a great value. Both the school bus and the train are actually great promoters for walking. The child actually has two bars on either side on both pieces that they can hold on to and kind of stand up behind and walk in front of, almost like a walker. One feature that is cool but unique to only one of the products in the school bus is the handle that folds out of the bottom. Now, this is great because if your child wants to drag the school bus or anything inside the school bus from one location to another, they have the independence to do that. All right, let's run through some quick cons of the larger items. The first problem is that your child is going to want to sit on it. They're going to want to ride it around. The way that we've been able to remedy this is we've just bought them sit-on toys. So anytime they're sitting on them, we usually just take them away, introduce the other toys. It helps them in understanding that, hey, that's not really what this is for. Another con, you'll probably hear me say this in a lot of different videos, they're big, they're bulky, they're not super pretty to look at. They stick out, like the bright colors. I'm sure the kids love it, and I'm sure that's one of the reasons that attracts them to it. But the fact that they're big and bulky basically means that you're giving up some sort of space in your house to keep them. Now, the mid-size items are obviously less than what you're getting on the large-scale items, but so is the price point. For the mid-size items, you're actually getting about 2 on average for $25, which is great. But there's really no educational value, right? Like, there's no learning to count, there's no ABCs, there's no animal identification. These are really just like very situational items. So like we have a taco truck and they talk about selling you tacos, and we have the airplane and they talk about taking off. Outside of that, there's really nothing else. So these are more like real life scenario conversations than they are like actually teaching things that kids would be learning at that specific age. But in general, I think that those mid-size items only have so much to offer, which makes sense given that the price point is anywhere between less than $10 to $15. Now with the small ones, they're very, very basic, but it does come at a much smaller price point. So with the small ones, you're getting about 5 at that $25 price point. So about $5 a piece, which really isn't that bad because you're getting a unique piece as well as a character that goes along with them. Now, they don't have lights, they don't take batteries, they don't make sounds. They're very, very basic. They're usually like 1 or 2 colors. The nice thing about them being very basic though, they're pretty much indestructible. You can take them, leave them outside if you wanted to. They're very easy to clean. They're great for like items to take on the beach. You don't have to worry about them like breaking, like getting dirty, because like I said, they're very easy to clean. A couple of cons is just you're getting less, right? The price point's lower, it makes sense, but you're not getting the extra added educational value. You're not getting those 3 stages of learning. You're just getting kind of much more basic functionality, which is okay. So it's okay that not every piece does the same thing because there would be a lot of redundancy anyway. If you made it this far into the video, I guess that means we did something right. Please do us a favor and click the link below and subscribe to the channel. If you guys ever have any questions about any of the products that we're reviewing, always feel free to drop a comment and we'll make sure to answer back.